Meteorologist Brad Panovich is here. Brad, a nice day.
Yep.
People focused on the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
What's that going to bring?
We've got the scatter storm chances in the forecast, but don't worry, they're not going to be one of those all-day rains. You just, typical summer pattern. Every day and during the heating of the day, you'll be dodging a summer storm. That's what we're going into this weekend. So let's show you those impacts as we look ahead to the weekend. We're definitely going to see some hot and humid weather really through Monday. I mean, it's going to be steamy out there. Some of the hottest, and I say muggiest weather we've seen. Scatter storms, yeah, you're used to these in the summer. They're starting a little bit early. Every afternoon and evening, a scatter storm. But there is a cool down on the way for the middle of next week. We will see some cooler air. One lone storm out there hugging the North Carolina-Virginia border, Grayson Highlands area, south of Mount Rogers, Ashe County. A very small section of the northern part of the county under a severe thunderstorm warning, mainly because of some hail and wind. Bigger storms back to the west. They're all kind of sitting on that cold front, which is going to fall apart. But tomorrow, we will see scatter storms. I think a pop-up storm late in the day, probably about a 40% chance after 4 o'clock, but it'll be hot before that front gets here near 90. There's the front. Plenty of heat and humidity ahead of it, so during the day tomorrow, it will be steamy. The front moves in and kind of falls apart, but it's enough to trigger those afternoon and evening storms. Look at the time frame. This time tomorrow, that's when you're going to be impacted by those storms. And then on Friday, we'll do it all again. A pop-up storm after 4 o'clock. Saturday, though, looks like most of the energy moves out. We actually have the driest day of the weekend. So none of these days does it rain the entire day. You'll have hours and hours of sunshine before the storms develop. You know the pattern. If you go to the beach, this happens early in the afternoon. Here in the western part of the state, it starts in the afternoon in the mountains and moves down here by the evening. That'll be the trend for Friday, Saturday, and mostly Sunday into Monday as well as we get into this summer-like pattern. Now, when we look at the temperatures, that's hot, but the humidity, that's going to make it feel even hotter. The muggy meter starting to creep up there as dew points jump into the 70s, but there's also a glimmer of hope there. Late Monday, you see the drop there. Yes, cooler, drier weather once we get past Monday. So your rain chances, we look at them day by day. Look how they're in the afternoon and evening hours the next couple of days. Saturday, probably the driest day of the weekend, and then Sunday into Monday, not too bad. Look at the rain chances there, anywhere from 20 to 40%, depending on the time of day. And we'll keep an eye on that. Those could go up or down a little bit, but it's not going to rain all day. Now, when you get under those storms, some of them will be heavy. That's the thing about rain chances. They do not include duration or intensity, just the chance of seeing rain. So if you get under one of these, you know how it is in the summer, could absolutely pour in one part of town, other part of town, absolutely nothing. That's the nature of these afternoon storms. So we're under this heat dome. It's over the south and the Gulf Coast, but going into next week, a dip in the jet stream means cooler temperatures, and in fact, below average temperatures could arrive for the beginning of June, kind of reminiscent of what happened last year as we went into June. Our coolest months last year were May and June. It won't be May this year because it's way above average, but June gets off to a cooler start. So your holiday weekend forecast, every day, upper 80s near 90, hot and humid, 20% chance of rain on Saturday, Sunday and Monday, that goes up to a 40%. Here's a look at that Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Notice the heat, the humidity, the pop-up storms, very summer-like through Monday. But next week, 10-day forecast, cooler temperatures in the 70s, and morning lows actually could be in the 50s a couple days.
Oh, my. Okay, Brad, thank you. 50s, wow.
I know.